less than plup data end equals 534 data start equals 82 greater than. Alright, let's talk about what went down at the Hard Rock Stadium as the FIFA Club World Cup 2025 officially kicked off. And what a bizarre, almost surreal spectacle it turned out to be. This wasn't just a match. It was a glitzy, high-production, almost hypnotic show that ended up overshadowing the football itself. And at the heart of it all, Lionel Messi. Still majestic, still capable of brilliance, but undeniably a step slower, a shade dimmer. Less than EP data end equals 1058 data start equals 536 greater than Inter Miami faced off against Egyptian giants Al Ahly in a Group A opener that somehow managed to be both chaotic and dull. The game finished 0-0. But the real story wasn't the scoreline. It was about contrast. On one hand, you had the fiery, euphoric opening ceremony, fireworks, club music, dancers, and that signature Miami vibe. On the other hand, you had a disjointed Miami team looking like they were shaking off a collective hangover, especially during a first half in which Al Ahly could have easily been up by 2. Less than P data end equals 1363 data start equals 1060, greater than Al Ahly were sharp early, pressing hard, moving smartly, and even earning a penalty, only to be denied by a superb save from Inter Miami's 39-year-old keeper Oscar Ustari. Honestly, he was the reason Inter even stayed in the game. But then came the second half, and with it, a flicker of the old Messi. Less than app data end equals 1757. Data start equals 1365 greater than Messi, who had been ghosting through the first half like he was out for a leisurely walk, suddenly found his rhythm. His vision, his movement, that subtle shift of pace, all started to bubble to the surface. A long-range effort thumped off the bar. A late curler forced a fingertip save. The fans, absolutely electric in that moment, believed he might pull something magical out of thin air. Less than P data end equals 226, 1 data start equals 1759, greater than. But here's the kicker. For all the glitz and all the build-up, this game wasn't really about football. Not in the pure sense. It felt more like a branding exercise. A stage for FIFA's grand new product rollout, using Messi like a living logo. There's something deeply manipulative in that. We all love Messi. And FIFA knows it. So they wheeled him out. Not quite the player he was, but still glowing with nostalgia and aura, hoping we'll be too starstruck to notice the shallow spectacle we're watching. Less than P data end equals 2577 data start equals 2263, greater than Inter Miami improved, no doubt. Mascherano, now managing the team, acknowledged it post-match, crediting the second half push, and praising Ustari's performance. But it didn't hide the bigger issue. A football event that felt hollow at its core. A marketing machine draped in the last glimmers of a legend's light. Less than op data end equals 2887, data start equals 2579 greater than Messi will always be Messi. That rhythm in his step, that mind for the game, it's still there. But watching him here, in this kind of artificial setting, was more melancholic than magical. It wasn't the grand return of a champion. It felt like the slow fade out of a symphony we're all still trying to hear. Less than P data end equals 3020 data, is last node equals data, is only node equals data, start equals 2889 greater than. And yet, the stadium was packed, because this is Miami, and Miami loves a show. Even if the game itself was more whisper than roar. Stay subscribed for more videos.